Hey guys, what's up? I'm Anubha and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with you guys makeup brushes for beginners. So if you're a beginner into makeup and you don't know what sort of makeup brushes you should buy, then this video is definitely for you. And in this video, I will be talking about makeup brushes that are my absolute favorites. I've been using and abusing these makeup brushes for such a long time now. And it only goes on to show that how good quality these makeup brushes are, because I've washed these makeup brushes a number of times. There is no shedding of brushes. The bristles of these brushes are still so soft and so convenient to use. So I'll definitely be recommending you some products which are worth spending your every single penny. Also, all of the brushes recommended are easily available in India, and I have not recommended a zillion makeup brushes to you guys. Only a few good makeup brushes that you will actually need, and besides that I will also be sharing some multiple uses of one single brush. So if you guys are excited and want to know my makeup brushes recommendations, then let's begin. I'm going to start this video by recommending foundation brush first, and the one foundation brush which I will recommend you guys is the PAC 231 foundation brush. This, as you guys can see, is a dense and round foundation brush, and all of the products that I'll be showing you guys will have some product or the other on the brush, because I keep on using these brushes on a regular basis, so you will definitely see some product, so I hope you don't mind that. Anyways, this is PAC 231 foundation brush, and if I have to recommend you one brush for your foundation, concealer, and also to set your powder on your skin, it's going to be this brush. This is such a multi-purpose brush, and if you guys follow me on my Instagram, I use this brush so many times. I think most of the times I'm using this brush because look how beautiful and round this brush is, and I really like round and very soft and fluffy brushes, because they tend to cover most part of the face in one go. And if I'm in a hurry, I really like to use brushes other than makeup sponges, because it's easy to use, it's quick to use, and they really help in quick blending of the foundation on the skin. And also the size is something which I wouldn't say is huge. It's neither too small. The size is absolutely perfect for quick blending and application of foundation on the skin. So I would highly recommend this foundation brush to you guys. I'm going to show you how quick the blending is using this brush. Can you guys see how quickly this brush blended the foundation onto my skin? And there are no, like streaks of the brushes onto my skin. The foundation blended over here is giving a very natural look to my skin. And this brush really helps in giving that natural, flawless, skin-like appearance to my makeup. If you guys are planning to buy foundation brushes, I would recommend you guys to choose a brush which is a bit decent in size. It should neither be too big nor too small in size, and always keep an eye on how soft the brush is, because the softer the brush, the better the blending is going to be. Let's talk about our brush number 2, which is concealer brushes, and I have a couple of recommendations for you guys. So the first brush recommendation is the PAC 272 brush, and why I like this brush so much is because of its shape, and it's a bit slanted, as you guys can see, and this particular shape really helps in blending the concealer onto your inner corners. So that is why I really like it. For your eyes and also for your eyelids, the shape, the size, this pointy angle is just perfect. There are like certain kind of brushes which are not really effective in blending the concealer onto your inner corners. This helps in achieving that. If you have this concealer brush, you don't need any other concealer brush. This is really nice, and also for blending concealer onto the corners of your nose, the corners of your mouth, it's such a great concealer brush. My next recommendation is this another brush from PAC. Now I got this brush in my PAC brush set. I think it was a brush set of 24 or 25 brushes. In that particular brush set, these brushes do not have any other number. Now I did my research, and this is PAC 219 concealer brush, and this is again such a nice brush. Again, the size is absolutely perfect to blend concealer underneath your eye. This particular brush is again very effective in blending the concealer on all areas of your face. If you want to apply concealer on, for example, your cheeks, your chin, forehead, anywhere, this is such a nice brush to blend the concealer very, very effectively. Now let's talk about our third brush, and the recommendation I have for you guys is the PAC 235 powder setting brush, and this is how it looks like. It's a bit pointy towards the center, and this particular shape makes it really convenient to set the powder, especially underneath your eyes. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this brush to set the powder on my skin. And not only setting the powder, you can also use this to bake your under eyes as well. So what I like to do is I like to take some powder and apply it on my under eyes and also on my eyelids. And I like to let the powder stay on my under eye and my eyelid area for about, I would say, good 2 to 3 minutes. If I have time, I would let it stay for 5 minutes, but I think 2 to 3 minutes is just fine for me, especially if I'm doing my normal daily makeup routine, because I have oily skin. If I don't set my base makeup with powder effectively, my base makeup will start creasing in no time. Now, I don't like my rest of the face to be too powdery, so sometimes whatever product is left on the brush, I like to, very lightly tap this product all over my face like that, and also like swipe the brush on my neck as well. And if I feel like I'm wearing a lot of like base makeup onto my skin, if I'm going out for a party and I really need to nicely set my skin, for example, if there's a lot of humidity outside, then I do like to take on some powder onto this brush, and then I like to apply the powder using this brush onto my skin. So two things, I either use very little bit of powder onto my skin, or whatever product is left on the brush, I like to lightly tap this brush onto my skin. So there are two techniques of how I use this brush onto my skin. Now that the powder has been there on my skin for good 2 to 3 minutes, I like to lightly swipe off the excess powder from my skin, because I don't want my skin to look too powdery. Of late, I'm more into natural looking makeup looks. Even if I'm wearing a lot of base makeup products, I like that my skin should look natural. It should not look like as if I'm wearing 4 layers of base makeup products onto my skin. So the natural your skin looks, the better it is. Next, I have contour brush for you guys, and this is the PAC 234 contour brush, and this is how it looks like. Again, if you guys would see, the shape of this brush is just perfect, not only to blend your contour but also your blush as well. So in case if you don't want to invest in 2 different brushes for your contour and blush, you can use this brush for both your contour and your blush as well. The shape of this brush, as you guys can see, is round and tiny, and it's just perfect to blend your contour powders and your blush, and it just picks the right amount of product. So that is something which I really like about this brush. I primarily use this brush for my contour, so I'm going to show you guys how I like to use this brush. Now let's talk about blush brushes, and I have 2 recommendations to share with you guys. The first one is the Wet n Wild P70 blush brush, and this is how it looks like. Now this is the kind of brush that you can use it not only for your blush, but you can also use this particular brush to set the powder on your skin. You can also use this brush to blend your contours, but I would only recommend to use it on your jawline and on your forehead, because using a brush like this, if you would dip it into the contour powder, there are chances that it just might spread to a larger portion over here. Also, look at the packaging. It just gives a very luxurious look and feel to the brush. I really like it. Also, the bristles are very soft. Next recommendation is by Nykaa. This is their blush brush. Again, I really like this brush. You must have seen me using this a number of times, and this brush, the bristles are really soft and it just feels very nice on the skin. And the only problem I feel with this brush is that it just picks a lot of product from your blush pan. You have to swipe off the excess product on the back of your hand, and then only you can use it onto your cheeks. The last brush of this video is a highlighting brush, and this is basically a setting brush by Real Techniques. Now you can not only use this brush to blend highlighter onto your skin, you can also use this brush to set powder underneath your under eyes, because the size of this brush is so cute. It's so compact that it's just perfect to set the powder underneath your eye. I would recommend you guys to use brushes like these to blend your highlighters and not those fan brushes, because I have myself noticed that fan brushes are not that effective in blending your highlighters that properly. I also mentioned this thing in my previous video, which was about makeup kit for beginners, how important it is to choose a highlighter which does not feel chunky and very glittery on the skin. And that is the reason it is extremely important to invest in a nice highlighter brush, something which also blends your highlighter very effectively onto your skin. You guys can see how easy this brush is to use onto your skin and blend the highlighter. When I used to use the fan brushes, it never used to give me a very comfortable feeling. The glitters in the highlighter used to spread all over my face, and I was never comfortable using a fan brush. So you can definitely use a brush like this, and it's very convenient to blend your highlighter. Alright you guys, so those were my face makeup brushes, and I hope this was useful to you guys, and I've consciously made an effort to include good quality makeup brushes. Now if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you would know that all of these brushes that I've shown in this video are used and abused and loved by me. I have been using these makeup brushes for so many months and years now, and there's absolutely no shedding of these makeup brushes. For example, this PAC 231 foundation brush, I've been using this since, if you would watch my older videos even on YouTube, I think I've been using this either since 2017 or 2018, and this is such an old foundation brush, and there has been no shedding of these bristles. The softness is still intact, and that is why I'm recommending these brushes to you guys. Now they may not be under 200 or 300 rupees. These fall under the category of 500 and 600, but these are worth your every single penny. These brushes will last you for at least 3 years if you are taking good care of your makeup brushes. So I'm hoping that this video will be helpful to all my beginner buddies out there. Please make sure that you hit the like button and also share this video with all your friends. If someone is looking forward to buy makeup brushes, then please make sure that you share this video with them. And if you still are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do, and also hit the bell button so that you will be notified every single time my video goes live on YouTube. So yeah, that's all in this video, and I will see you guys super soon in my next one. Mwah. Love you so much. Bye.